How great would it be to find a work-from-home job not everybody else is applying to? I have 4 opportunities for you. I'm not seeing all over the place, so that means less competition for you. And it gets even better because these jobs are not all customer service. They're pretty entry-level, bordering on beginner-friendly, and the pay is not too shabby. So let's get into them. So the first one I want to share comes to us from the company Birch Gold Group. This one is for a marketing assistant. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. And what you're going to do is assist with projects and activities for marketing products or services by performing the following duties. And those duties consist of overseeing the company's social media channels to ensure brand uniformity. You'll manage internal email lists and coordinate and edit content for web and email. You'll track past and future advertising in the company's database, assemble and maintain history of all marketing initiatives, assist in analysis and reporting of key metrics and performance of landing pages, internal email, and social media content, manage paperwork with vendors, work with leadership to develop content optimization strategies, as well as launch new promotions and marketing initiatives, and monitor industry news and online mentions of company and competitor activity. So this is a good opportunity if you have a bachelor's degree in marketing or equivalent experience, or 2 years related experience and or training, or equivalent combination of education and experience. And as far as the salary, looking at the right side of this job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $21 to $28 per hour. Our next work-from-home job that we're not seeing all over the place is a part-time opportunity. So University of Maryland Global Campus has an opening for a project assistant to work part-time remotely anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. So what you're going to do is contact students who have signed up for the Google NASH USM Professional Certificates program. You'll inquire about student progress and document responses in a designated reporting form, encourage and support students who may be struggling or falling behind, applaud and recognize students who are keeping up with the coursework, maintain accurate and timely records, and provide detailed reports to management regarding student engagement and outcomes. So if you have a high school diploma and a few years experience in student support, academic advising, or customer service, check out this opportunity. And when it comes to customer service, it doesn't matter in what capacity you dealt with the public, that's customer service. They prefer you have an associate's degree. They also prefer you're familiar with online learning environments or cybersecurity related training programs. And those 2 things are just preferred, they're not required. And I'm going to scroll down this job description because at the bottom they tell us they'll pay you $25 per hour. University of Maryland Global Campus has another work-from-home job I'm not seeing all over the place. This one is for an admissions advisor, and it's a full-time opportunity, full-time remote anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions. So your main responsibility in this job will be to help adult learners overcome obstacles to fulfill their educational objectives. So basically what you're going to do is assist older adults who are enrolling in the university with any questions, concerns, issues they have with admissions, or any courses they're interested in enrolling. Now, I do want to mention this. They tell us employees that live within 50 miles of UMGC are required to work university commencement. And this is a good opportunity if you have an associate's degree and a little bit of experience serving in an admissions, advising, coaching, or consultative sales role. You have experience working in a goal-driven, measured performance and team environment, and you have all your typical soft skills you need for just about every job, including excellent computer and keyboarding skills, and you're comfortable using Microsoft Office programs. And they list some preferred qualifications. They're just preferred, not required. Read through these preferences. If you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. And this is really cool. They tell us they'll provide necessary office supplies, a laptop, monitor, and headset for this position. And as far as the salary at the bottom of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you $51,000 per year. So our last opportunity is with the company Sawday. This is for an operations analyst. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. So Sawday provides IT and or cybersecurity services to a variety of different clients, and what you're going to do is support those clients and build relationships from an operational and financial perspective. So you'll reconcile client agreement and invoices, obtain quotes from vendors and distributors, prepare sales and purchase orders. You may assist in preparing invoices, drafting client invoice emails, as well as contracts and modifications. You'll perform analysis, financial modeling, and review, approve, and manage the the company's employees' time entries and time cards. You'll also train new employees on time entry and time cards and other operational procedures, support the reconciliation and allocation of the company's MSD expenditures, as well as a lot of other administrative duties related to customers. If you have a bachelor's degree in business administration, finance, operations, or another related field, no experience is needed. If you don't have a bachelor's degree, they do want you to have some experience in finance, operational analysis, program management, procurement, or similar field. And then they have some preferred qualifications. They're just preferred. They're not required. They include experience reviewing time entries and time cards, experience using Excel and pivot tables to perform financial analysis, experience interacting with vendors and distributors, as well as experience reconciling expense purchases. And those things are just preferred. They're not required. You also need the typical soft skills you need for just about every job. You're willing to participate in an on-call rotation. You must be able to use your personal smartphone device on an as-needed basis to perform job-related tasks, such as supporting an on-call rotation, accessing Microsoft Teams and Outlook, and enabling and signing into multi-factor authentication applications. And you must be able to pass a background check. And as far as the salary, going back up to the top of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000 per year. So that does it for this one. In fact, we just went over 4 work-from-home jobs we're not seeing all over the place. Less competition for you. If you like any of these opportunities, make sure to get your application in right away. And if you're looking for more beginner-friendly work-from-home jobs, you can find some in this video right here. Thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.